told me pregame. As you know, so much hype and media attention around this running back. A lot of Heisman conversation already early in the season, but the coach said he is not worried about that. We will get him the ball. He will be our star. We have to focus on being a complete and balanced offense. That is their focus here today, and I just saw the running back take the field. He's clapping his hands, getting his offensive line fired up. I know he wants to perform and live up to some of that hype here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Tigers' kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. Fielded. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Stands alone, all wide receivers. Tries to do it himself. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, they had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield, it's Reynolds. Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Burrows. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davidson. Stopped right there.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Out wide right, it's Street. First catch of the season as this freshman tight end wastes no time getting involved.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
Off-play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Clemson!
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David. To upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
On the return, it's Danzy. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. They go play action with Simmons. Finds his big tight end. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. Missouri wants to go fast. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
On 1st down, it's Hardy again. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Here's a give to Hardy. Might have a chance. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He'll do it himself. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the point after is good. Deep in the end zone, it's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Keeps it moving, it's Davidson. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Handoff from the gun. All over him immediately.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide left, it's Johnson. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Pulls and fired complete. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Trying to get started. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And he's brought down after a short gain. It's 3rd and 5. They'll try to run it in with Hardy. He now has 85 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down, Simmons. Complete out of the backfield. He was draped all over him as soon as he caught the ball. Knocked him down behind the line, and they get the stop on 4th down. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. Goes high to pull it in. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Second down, going to throw it. Right on target this time. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards.
Max going for the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And here's the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. A sweet run gets it out to the 30-yard line, and that can really jumpstart a drive.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Fires to the wideout. Left side, it's Montgomery. Made a defender miss. Shakes a man, and he might take off. They're able to ride him down, but not before he has flipped the field with a huge pickup on the play, and now they are set up coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Trying to run, it's Meadows. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. A designed run for the quarterback. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Denson. Right side, it's Street. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Corners are going to bail. The fake wants to throw. That one's not even close.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Timeout, Clemson.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Fresh set of downs going to the air. 1 more shot before halftime. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Marshall taking on the Boise State Broncos. And it's the Herd, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll give it to Hardy. Turning it on! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Missouri wants to go fast. Hardy again. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the snap, it's Hardy. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on down. So now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the third play of this drive, third down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn.
Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Coming out with it, it's Richardson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigas. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Here's a give to Hardy. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Missouri gets to the line quickly. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10.
Well, the defense had an opportunity to get a stop on 4th down. The offense backed up, but they're able to plow forward on the ground.
Man, they said they wanted to be aggressive, but I don't know that anyone expected that type of aggression.
If I was on offense here, sudden change, now that you've picked up the first, why not go play action and take a shot?
He's got enough for a Missouri 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to Hardy. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He's got the 1st down. At the 20, he's got space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Johnson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the punt will be marked dead just inside the 45-yard line. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Austin Simmons, the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Trying to make magic with his feet. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. One final period to play. We'll see who can grab that W as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He'll throw it. Not enough juice on that one. A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on 3rd down would make it easier. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
Number 81, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Direct snap. It's Hardy. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be 3rd down.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, That defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Looking downfield, it's Denson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Inside the 25. There he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Right back to Hardy on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll give it to Hardy. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. Simmons on play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense is already showing on.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Simmons to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the fourth quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Denson. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to let it go. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot and see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage And they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
That is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Throwing Simmons. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a give to Hardy. Breaks into the open. Got the 1st down. Touchdown, Tigers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, the lead is now down to 4, 35-31. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Driven back.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws it deep. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hardy. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Snap to the back. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And how about the philosophy of this team? Aggressive, aggressive, and more aggressive. You got the lead. You're winning, right? And you don't have to kick an onside.
They'll have a first down here, week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. On the draw, it's Meadows. Here's a little room there. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Drives inside. Shoots his way for more. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the 4th quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice.
Line to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. Into the end zone with a breakaway score. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Green. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Needs it here on 4th down. And down he goes.